Okay, guys, we have to discuss this standard form this evening. Standard form is basically this is way of writing very big numbers and then very small numbers. So once you have written them in standard form, then you can multiply, divide, add, or subtract them very easily if you have these numbers in standard form. Okay? Now let me tell you how do we write the numbers in standard form. Now, suppose there is, let's say you have 50,000, okay? You have 50,000. I believe you won't mind if I multiply this with 10 raised per 0. Yes? What is 10 raised per 0?
1.
1. Okay? So 10 raised per 0 is 1. Now, can I say that 50,000 times 10 raised per 0 is same as 5,000 times 10 raised to power 1? Hmm? क्यों भाई? 50,000 is same as 5,000 times 10. है ना? अच्छा, this would be same if I write this 500 times 10 square. Yes, 500 times 10 square is same as 50,000. We started from 50,000, okay? And I wrote it as 50,000 times 10 raised to power 0. I believe you people won't mind if I write it as 50 into 10 cube. Okay? And then I can also write it as 5 into 10 raised to power 4. Now this is this 50,000 written in standard form. 50,000 written in standard form. Okay? The rule is that if you have, for example, you have to write, let's say there is 6 millions. You want to write this in standard form, okay? Now this is my own developed method that you write this 10 raised per 0. When you want to write this in standard form, you want this to be 6 into whatever. So you would be decreasing the value of 6 million. If this value goes down, the power on 0 will go up. Like you have seen in all these examples, it was 50,000 times 10 raised per 0, okay? Then this number is going down, and you see that the power on 10 is going up. It was 0 here, then it is 1, then 2, and then 3, okay? When you write this 50,000 as 5,000, this, sorry, as just 5, so it actually means you have divided this 50,000 by 10,000. And good students know that if it is 10, you can write it as 10 raised per 1. 100 means 10 square. 1,000 means 10 cube. And 10,000 means 10 raised to power 4. So if you have divided this with 10,000, you will have to multiply this with 10,000 as well, okay? So that the value remains the same. So writing 50,000 as 5 means you are dividing it by 10,000. And then you are multiplying this with 10,000 as well. So this means both of them, they mean the same. 50,000 is same as 5 into 10 raised to power 4. Achha, you see 10 is 10 is per 1, and then you have this uh, this 100, that is 10 square. Then you have 1,010 cube. Look at this. This 1 is going to be 10 raised to power 0. And please see that point 1 would be 10 raised to power minus 1. Point 0 1 would be 10 raised to power minus 2. So this is a kind of a mental maths for you people. You must know these values by heart. Okay? Acha. So let's say we want to write another number in standard form. Let's say I have um, That I think I just wrote that 6 millions here, okay? So 6 millions. I want to write this in standard form. So this should be 6 times 10 raised to power 6. This, if this goes 6 times down, the power on 10 should go 6 times up. If you just write this 6 million times 10 raised to power 0. So this thing is going to be justified. Okay? Now suppose you have 0.0005. Okay? You want to write this in standard form. So I'm just going to write 10 raised to 0 with this. I want this point to jump to this position. If I write this point 0.0005 as 5, am I increasing it or decreasing? Hmm? I'm increasing it, okay? I mean, when I'm increasing it, that means I'm multiplying it with something. So when I'm multiplying, then I should be dividing this as well. So this is going to be 10 raised to power minus 4. Look at this, guys. This point 0.0005 times 10 raised to power 0. If I write it as 0.005, this would be 10 raised to power minus 1. This number's value is going up, so the 10's power will go down. If it is 0.05, this would be 10 raised to power minus 2. If it is zero point 0.5, this is going to be 10 raised to power minus 3. And if it is 5.0, this is going to be 10 raised to power minus 4. So that is how you can write a number in standard form. So let's have now questions and see if we can really write them in standard form. Okay, I'll be asking from you people. Okay, guys, now suppose we have 23,458. We want to write this in standard form. Okay, so where is the decimal point right now? Do we have decimal point here?
It's supposed to be after 8.
Yeah, so you just write it as zero point 0, okay? And now you just write 10 raised per 0 with this. We want this decimal to move from this position to this position over here. We want this to be 2.35. That is writing all of this correct to three significant figures, okay? And then you see how many times this has moved to the left. This is 1, 2, 3, 4. This has gone 4
Thanks to
steps to
the
the left, okay? So this would be, this value is going down 10 to the power 4. So this will go up by power 4. So this is 10 raised to power 4. Similarly, suppose you have 0.00000498. Okay. You want to write this in standard form. Okay. So actually you want to move this decimal point from this position to this position over here. So are we going to increase this value or decrease this value? Decrease. Mm-hmm.
Increase.
This value will go up. So the power on the 10 will go down. Okay. Now how many times is going to go up? This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So this is 4. Sorry. Oh, sorry. This decimal has to be in this position. I'm sorry. This has to be 4.98. I'm so sorry. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 positions we are going to increase this. This is 4.98 into 10 raised to power minus 6. Okay? So that is how you write this in standard form. Now suppose you have um, 11,468,298.31. Please write this in standard form, and I give you another example, smaller number, 0.00432. Write both of them in standard form. So guys, we are going to write into 10 raised to power 0 with this. So this decimal from this position it has to move to this position over here, okay? So this becomes 1.15. We have to write this correct to three significant figures, okay? Now, see how many values it has gone down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So this is going to be 10 raised to power 7 over here. Okay? Now, similarly, if you look at this one, we just write a 10 raised per 0 with this. Now, this decimal has to be moved from this position to this position over here, okay? So this has to be 4.32 times. Now, see how many times this has gone up? 1, 2, 3, 4. And this power will go these 4 times down here. This is 4.32 times 10 raised to power minus 4. So please remember, if you're decreasing this value, this power has to go up. If you're increasing this value, this power has to go down. Okay? And you must do it in a way that your final answer should be in the form a into 10 raised to power n. It is a into 10 raised to power n. Now this a is basically, it has to be more than or equal to 1 and less than 10. If you look at these like, look at this 4.98. This is between 1 and 10. Look at this 2.35. This is between 1 and 10. This 1.15 between 1 and 10. 4.32, it is between 1 and 10. So when you write this in standard form, this number a, like we're writing this in the form a into 10 raised to power n. So a has to be a one digit number, and then you have a decimal after that, okay? Before the decimal, it has to be a single digit number, just the units over here. That is the rule we follow to write the things in standard form. And this n, the power on this 10, that is an integer. It can be negative, it can be positive, or it can be zero at times. Okay, so this can be any integer. So let's see, let's go to the book and see if we have some questions there that we can really practice while learning how to write in standard form. Okay, so here is the book. So guys, you write all these numbers in standard form and I'll ask from you in a while. I guess you must remember that when you have the things in millions or billions or trillions or like, 100 thousands, you see when there is a the thousand is actually 10 raised to power 3. Thousand is, that is 10 raised to power 3. If there is a million, so that million is basically 10 raised to power 6. If there is a billion, okay, so that is basically 10 raised to power 9. So there are some numbers that you can really write very easily. Look at this, 19 million. Look at this 18th question. You have to write this in standard form, 19 million. So you can start by saying, okay, this 19 million is first of all 19 into 10 raised to power 6. Okay? And then you want to make it 1.9. So this would be 1.9 times 10 raised to power. So what should be 10 raised to power? 7. Because you take it down, so that this power would go up. Okay? So it's better to write it as 1.90 10 raised to power 7. Look at this 900,000. You can easily write it as 9 into 10 raised to power 5, because you're clearly, you can see 5 zeros over here. The 70,000 is 7 into 10 raised to power 4. Okay. And then you see this is 2,400. So there are two thousands basically. So 2,400 is going to be 2.40 times 10 raised to power 3. Look at this. This is going to be 1, 2, 3. So this decimal is moving to this position. Okay. 46,000. So 46,000 is initially, you can say that 46,000 is 46 times 10 cube. Okay. And then you can write it as 4.60 into 10 raised to power 4. Look at this. This is 1, 2, 3. This is 1100 millions. Okay. So this is 1100 millions, 10 raised to power 6. This can also be written as 11 into 10 raised to power 8. And then this is going to be 1.10 into 10 raised to power 9. So this is basically 1.1 billion. Okay, this is 1.1 billion over here. Okay, so this is how you
सर
write.
एंड पे जीरो
Uh,
सर एंड पे जीरो लिखना लाजमी होता है क्या?
like just to make it correct to three significant figures ना, तो 1.10 लिख लेते हैं. ठीक है. अच्छा, अब look at the smaller numbers, how to handle these numbers. Like as a mental math question, like, you should always know that point 1 is 10 raised to power minus 1, point 0 1 is 10 raised to power minus 2, point 002, sorry, 1 is going to be 10 raised to power minus 3, point 00001 is 10 raised to power minus 4. So look at this, 0.0000, and then there's 5. So you better write a 10 raised to 0 with this, and like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this would be 5.5 into 10 raised to power minus 5. Okay? Look at this number, the mass of a hydrogen atom. So let me count all these zeros. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And this is 7 threes are 21, then 24. And
Minus 20.
yeah, this is going to be 1.67 times 10 raised to power minus 24. Okay, so this is such a small number, 1.67 times 10 raised to power minus 24. So this is basically the purpose of writing the numbers in standard form. Look at this, how small, how many digits have been used to write all of this. So we have just written this using these 5 digits over here. Okay, 1.67 times 10 raised to power minus 24. Okay, look at this number here, 13th. This is 0.0035. So this should be 3.5 into 10 raised to power minus 3, because this decimal goes from this position to this position over here. Okay, guys. So remember, whenever you have to write in standard form, you write your number in the form a into 10 raised to power n, where this a has to be between 1 and 10, 1 and 10. Look at this. It is between 1 and 10. And then this n can be a positive or a negative integer over here. Okay? Uh, just while leaving this class, look at this 22nd. It's an atom is this centimeter in diameter. So you can write this in standard form. You see, this is 1, 2, 3, 3 nines, and this is 10th. Okay, this is 2.50 into 10 raised to power minus 10. Here, guys, look at this Avogadro's number. So look at this. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 21, and then this is 23. This is 6.02 into 10. Such a big number it is. Okay? 6.02 times 10 raised to power 23. Okay? I hope you guys have seen how to write the numbers in standard form. Inshallah, in next class, we shall learn how to uh, have 4 operations on these numbers written in standard form or in the scientific notation.